Hey interwebs, I decided to make a Doctor Who explanation video. If you are in the position that I was a few months ago and you really just want some stuff explained before you start watching, then this video is in fact for you. Now before we begin, I have some important points. Rule number 1. Now repeat after me, nerds. I will not get mad at Andrea if she messes up anything. I will politely comment everything I have to say down below. Okay, now that that's over, we can begin. So when I first heard about Doctor Who, all I knew is that it was a British sci-fi show that began in 1963, and it was about a time-traveling alien. The show is all of those things, but there's more to it. Okay, so some of the basics are that this time-traveling alien travels in something called a TARDIS. So that's actually an acronym, and that stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. So the TARDIS is shaped like a police box. It's like a telephone box, but bigger and bluer. It would have normally assimilated into whatever environment it was placed into using its chameleon circuit, but that was broken in one of the flights, and it's been looking like this ever since. The TARDIS is a piece of equipment that the time-traveling alien known as the Doctor picked up from his home planet. As for the Doctor himself, since the show has been around since 1963, they've had to go through a couple of reincarnations. They are currently on their 11th Doctor, which is now being played by Matt Smith. Now, a lot of people have their favorite Doctor. Each actor brings their own kind of flavor to the role of the Doctor, so there is no Doctor that is greater than the other. Each Doctor travels with a friend or three, known as a companion. The companions are average human beings who've been swept up into the adventure, and usually only stay for 2 or 3 seasons. I recommend starting off with Netflix's Season 1, available for streaming. This starts off with Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. It'll give enough foundation for the story without having to go back and watch the other 8 portrayals of the Doctor. So now I feel I've given you an adequate understanding of some of the main points of Doctor Who. So now go and enjoy, and remember, do not blink. Blink and you die. That'll make sense later. Bow ties are cool. That too.